Well, well, well.
Today is the best day of my life. I'm finally free from that Cowgirls franchise. A franchise cursed by that old cheap senile bastard Jerry Jones. As long as that grandpa is managing that Cowgirls team, they ain't winning nothing. If your name is not Dak Prescott, that old man is not going to pay your worth. Dick Prescott earns $60 million a year to miss the playoffs, so I told him to pay up what I'm worth or I'm leaving. I told you guys I wasn't bluffing. And I just killed two birds with one stone. I am now the highest paid non-quarterback player in NFL history, and I get to compete for a championship with Green Bay, something the Dallas Cowgirls never had a chance with.
Hey, Micah, I know you don't give a rat's ass about the Cowgirls any longer, but I'm just wondering if you think they can compete for a championship this season. Kelce is giving them a 2% chance of winning the Super Bowl. What are your thoughts on this? Thank you, overpaid trash can.
Like I said, the Cowgirls have no chance of winning anything with Jerry Jones managing the franchise and Dick Prescott playing quarterback. Nico Harrison and Jerry Jones are terrorizing the city of Dallas in 2025. Two of the biggest clowns in sports are both in Dallas. What a joke.
Team pressures, 9 quarterback hits, and 4 sacks. It was an absolutely suffocating pass rush. They won. They had a pressure. Think about this. They had a pressure on a third of the dropbacks. Micha Parsons, in spot duty on a pitch count, was out there giving Penei Sewell that work. And y'all know how I feel about Penei Sewell. It's the best tackle in all of football. And he got dominated by Micha Parsons. But Evan, you talked about the chase down sack that Parsons had in that second half. Mm-hmm. The takeaway that I had from that play was the reaction that you saw from everybody, not just the guys on the field, but everybody on the sideline, players and coaches alike.
We're showing it now on ESPN
all ecstatic that Micha Parsons was able to get after the quarterback and get on the board with his first sack. Knowing all of the expectations, knowing the pressure that comes along with being traded for 2 first-round draft picks, knowing that they got rid of Kenny Clark, who was a stalwart in that organization, in that community, and an organization gave up $47 million a year in order to get you. All of the eyeballs were going to be on you, and you delivered. Mm-hmm. And not only that, you set the stage for everybody else to have production along that defensive front. So the Green Bay Packers, absolutely a title contender, and I think it's on the board that the Packers have the best defense in the entire NFL. This could be a Reggie White-like impact in terms of Micha Parsons coming to that organization and transforming it.
Let's hear what Micha had to say post-game about his first game with Green Bay.
Super relief. I'm telling you, like, these last 6 months was super draining, super toxic for everyone. It's something that, I don't think no player should have to go through. I think players' fate should be decided earlier. I think the fact I was traded a week before the season was really outrageous and rough. It's something where I could have been with these guys getting better and better, and we could have had a probably even more dominant start, if that was the decision we were going to make. So I'm just happy that's behind. These guys embrace me. They believe in my talents. They believe in me, and I'm just going to give these guys everything I have because I know it's at stake. I know what they gave up for me to be here, and I'm going to do what it takes for us to win.
If he got there earlier, they could have been more dominant, is what he mentioned there. They won by 14 points over one of the best teams in the NFL.
And the game wasn't that close.
No.
Correct.
The game wasn't that close. That garbage touchdown by Tesla.
Amazing catch.
It happened with less than a minute to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the Packers controlled this from the jump.